So, and then I've also done something like last night at 6:45 p.m. I found this recipe on the internet, on YouTube, how you can make, how you can detoxify your laser, right? Your liver, by taking raisins and putting them in boiling water and boiling it for about 15 minutes, and then letting it, like not boiling it, simming it, you know, like slowly for about 15 or 45 minutes. I've got the recipe somewhere down there. And then letting it sit there, like turning it off, letting it sit for 24 hours. And this is supposed to be good, like after 24 hours has passed, like has passed already about an hour and a half ago. You siphon off the raisins and only the liquid. You know, you drink a cup of this raisins liquid every day, like for 2 days. It's supposed to start to work on your liver already within 2 days, or you know. And some other portal, it says, some other YouTube thing, it says after 2 days and then 4 days, something like that, you know. So I'm going to try that, because I'm taking a lot of stuff, remedies and natural remedies to help detoxify the liver. And yes, and you're supposed to drink it like half an hour before breakfast, you know. And there's some other remedies that you may take for other stuff, but this I'm going to drink later on, although it's not breakfast time. It's now 8:09 p.m. But still, it's you know, why not? It's not gonna hurt me anything. I know I'm not supposed to do this, and I don't want to do this. But it's itching me, and I know it's there because when I'm bending it, I can feel the pressure here. So I know where this whiteness is. Can you see this whiteness? I don't know. You cannot see this now here. I don't know if you see this whiteness. It's cutting off the blood or so, the circulation, so it's causing that. So theoretically I would have to crunch into it. So that's the thing about it. When you have the crust on it from dragon blood, and like you know, after a while, I put because it's kind of gets tidy, so I put Vaseline on the crust and then put a bandage over it like this, or a plaster, and eventually it will soften it eventually, you know. And then it will, when you take the plaster off, the bandage, it looks like chewy dewy, you know, kind of. It's like kind of, you know, became like a soft rubber or something like that. So that's another way to get rid of it eventually. But this is not a way to get rid of it. It's just to soften it, so when I bend my fingers, they won't hurt, you know, because of the crust. So what I say about this dragon blood, when you put it in such an area, large area, you will have great pains. It burns like hell for many hours, so you need lots of painkiller, you know, if you do it such a large area, you know. But if you have a little cut or something, or I put a tacker, you know, put tacking things together. I wanted to close a tacker, and then suddenly I had a tacker in my thumb. Tall, great. So I pulled it out, and it kept on bleeding. So I put a little bit on it, and it stopped immediately. But for large areas, you know, here in the back, when I have scraped out this stuff again, you know, like last night, it was a nightmare again. It just didn't want to stop. I'm so exhausted from it, so I've been sleeping today almost all day long as well, because I'm so exhausted from it. When I've done with it and it still itches a little bit, then I put the dragon blood on that area. Then the burning sensation fights with the itching sensation, you know, and it also stops the liquid there. Otherwise, it will keep on going, the liquid, you know, because it's an open wound, right? So now I'm going to show this one in a moment, what I did here, and the other one where the crust is still hanging around. And now I'm going to make it, say it in the German language before I'm going to start this.